I think probably most of you know who are listening to me. Soccer is one of my things that I love the most. I host Covered in Glory here on the network. And the thing that makes soccer the most glorious, organized sport in all of the professions is promotion and relegation. And if you look at the United States landscape, there is only one organization that can actually do promotion and relegation. The enterprise values of these franchisers are wildly too high. Like, you're not getting 24 owners who currently own $5 billion teams to suddenly have, relegation in the NBA. Like, it's just not happening. But college, Eddie, college is the one place, not only it could happen, it should happen.
I mean, I like the idea of relegation in theory, but the only reason why I'm against it right now for college football is because the amount of changes college football is going through currently. Like, maybe we had this conversation X amount of years ago when it was still the BCS and it was still the same old winning, and there was no NIL, and the conferences that we knew for years and years and years were still in place. But like, we're losing conferences. It's going to end up being more of like an NFL style, probably like just two giant conferences. Eventually it'll be the SEC and the Big Ten.
Buddy, you're making my point for me. Like, in a time of turmoil, this is the exact time to do it.
The beauty of college is when you have the bad SEC team takes down the Georgia or the Alabama. That's what you like to see. You want to see the upsets when they're already getting beat up mostly, year in and year out, and then they get demoted. Then the school has every right to go, okay, well, we don't have to put any money towards that anymore because we're not that good. We're not on the level of those schools, and then that's going to be that. And then they'll no longer be a football school.
Yeah, I don't know what you're preserving. Like, if Vanderbilt dropped out of the second division, they said, we want to focus on academics, we're not a football school, the good riddance. Like, you're not a football school now, but you're taking up a valuable spot on Auburn's schedule and Alabama's schedule. Like, bring in somebody who wants to compete. Bring in a Liberty. Bring in a James Madison. Bring in teams that can earn their way forward because they really want to compete. And then you have a way for all of the games to really matter and for it to be more competitive.
I think that just makes the better teams more powerful. If you're getting rid of schools that are actually massive schools that are actually trying and they're just not ever going to get on that level because of recruiting and all that stuff, if you get rid of them, there's no way a team below a Vanderbilt's going to all of a sudden rise up and start beating those teams consistently. You're just empowering the top teams that are always there. It's not a perfect system, but I think it's better than the alternative right now.